This is our spring official core toning Pilates workout, and all we need is a mat. I'm Tucker, a certified Pilates instructor. Welcome to McCrazy Fit. Welcome. Let's start on our back with our ABCs. A for alignment. Feet and knees are hip width apart. Knees at about 90 degrees. Keeping the natural curve in the lower back, so measuring that by palms on the hip bone, fingertips on the pubic bone, and making sure those are on the same horizontal plane. I can even rock back and forth a little bit to feel them go up and down and have them settle where they're equal height. Shoulders down and away from the ears and pressing against the mat very gently. Head resting, nose pointed straight up to the ceiling. B is for breathing. My core is tight, abs are tight. When I breathe, keep that belly tight and expand the side ribs. Try not to let the belly or the chest rise. This is posterior lateral breathing and is unique to Pilates. And C for control. That's the control between the mind and the body. So let's go with that. With an exhale, lift the right leg at a tabletop. And inhale back down. And exhale, bring the left leg in a tabletop. And back down. Continue with that. So belly's tight, posterior lateral breathing, filling the side ribs with air, not letting the chest rise. Hips are stable, maintaining structure in the knee. And I could just breathe at a comfortable pace or exhale up. Inhale back down. This is part one of the neutral series. Now bring both knees up in a tabletop, lower the first one, and lower the second. Let's do that again, starting on the other leg. So left leg up, right leg up, left down, right down. And continue with that pattern, alternating, starting legs. And breathing at a comfortable pace. Still keeping the hips stable, spine stable. Point of this beginning exercise here, going through the neutral series, is point C of the ABCs, control, my muscle connection, getting the core tight, getting the body stable, figuring out how to move the muscles we want to move, and keep still the muscles we want to keep still. Now keep both legs up in a tabletop, and give me toe taps. Alternating right and left, being aware my hips aren't rocking, back isn't arching, but still maintaining the natural curve. And breathing at a comfortable pace. Heads resting gently on the mat, not pressing the back of my head in the mat, not scrunching my shoulders up. One more on each side. And bring the legs down. Inhale, exhale, both legs in the tabletop. Right leg out at 45 degrees and back. Left leg out and back. And let's continue with that. And I'm breathing. As the leg goes out, that makes the exercise harder. So I'm mindful not to arch the back as the leg goes out. Nice and controlled. And breathing at a comfortable pace. My breathing pattern is exhaling with the extension, inhaling back in. Great job. One more each side. And keep the legs up. This time bring the knees into the chest and allow the lower back to sink into the mat. And back down. Take a moment to check alignment. And with the next exhale, both legs up in the tabletop. Now the arms can come a little wider out on the mat for stability if needed, but I'm going to let the knees fall very gently to the right. Not all the way down, just about 45 degrees, just about halfway. So if my legs are in a box, my knees are pointing towards the corner. And back. And we'll go the other way. Exhale, pause, inhale at the pause, exhale back up. Inhale at the top, exhale down. Pause, inhale, exhale back up. And the other way. Great, one more each way. Last one. Back up and down. Now, inhale, exhale, curl up, head, shoulders lift off the mat. Inhale back down. Again, exhale. And down. Exhale up. Inhale down. I'm feeling a little bit of flex in the rear shoulder and the lat as I curl up, keeping those shoulders down and keeping them from hunching over. And down, two more. And last one. Great. Inhale, exhale, both legs in the tabletop. Inhale, exhale, curl up. Inhale down. And again. Great, maintaining neutral spine all throughout this. That means my lower back is not sinking into the mat when I curl up. Maintaining the same distance, chin to chest throughout this movement. And hips are stable. Spine is stable. Keeping the structure in the knee. Last one. And everything comes down. Arms straight up. Let's get the arms involved. Inhale, bring them overhead. Exhale back. Inhale overhead. Exhale back. Great. Few more. As the arms come up, lower back stays in neutral. Mindful not to arch as the arms go overhead. And maintaining breathing. Last one. Keep those arms there and bring them on down. We're going to put all of that together for the double leg stretch exercise. So inhale, exhale, ab prep, both legs come up. Arms come up with the exhale, legs go straight, arms sweep around. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And that's just my breathing pattern. You can really breathe however is comfortable. And let's go two more. Curling up higher. And bring everything down. And let's let the head fall to the right and then gently fall over to the left. And back to center. Now bring those legs a little farther away from the body as we go into a teaser prep. So with it, inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, arms come back to perpendicular. Ab prep. And then curl all the way up. Inhale, exhale, curl all the way down, vertebra by vertebra. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, all the way up. Inhale at the top and curl back down. Exhaling. Three more. Inhale, exhale, all the way up. Inhale at the top and then exhale. We start with a posterior pelvic tilt, so tailbone points forward and then continue curling all the way down. Last one, let's stay up. So staying up here, arms straight forward. Now again, beginning with the posterior pelvic tilt, curl, stop. It's a half roll down. Inhale, exhale, up and straight. Exhale, curl halfway down, pause, inhale, exhale, and up straight. Great. 2 more. Imagine forming a C shape here with the upper body. Last one. So tailbone points forward, curl down, pause. Now, slight twist to the right and back to center. Twist to the left and center. Continue breathing. Hips are staying stable. Hips aren't twisting as I twist. Just twisting from the spine here. And maintaining breathing. And this is why it's so important to have the posterior lateral breathing. Because I wouldn't be able to stay in this position if I was taking big, deep belly breaths and my core wasn't tight. Let's go 1 more. And from here, go ahead and put the right forearm down on the mat and come over onto the side. Legs are stacked and slightly bent. Hand can be in front for stability or on the hip here. Belly's tight and just come up. Come down just to tap the hip and up. And tap the hip and up. Belly staying tight. And we can move into a more difficult version of this by keeping the legs all the way up. We're staying here for now. And let's go 2 more. Stay up. Bring that left forearm down. And straight on over. So now we're in a modified plank here. From this position, keeping the core tight, forearm strong, shoulders strong. Extend the left arm and back. Extend the right arm and back. Let's continue there. Now making the knees wider will offer more stability. And I could also modify this by coming up into a full position here, 4-point stance. And let's go 1 more on each side. And push back into child's pose. And straight onto our belly. This is the toned core workout. You know, core includes the back. So laying on our stomach, belly's tight. Palms can be facing the body or facing the mat. And with an exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together and inhale back to start. Head can be gently floating. Again, exhale, inhale back. So core's tight. I'm not pressing the hips into the mat here for leverage. Give me 1 more. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades and inhale and rest for a moment. This time we're gonna exhale to squeeze the shoulder blades and lift the head and chest up off the mat. So inhale, exhale, tight core, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chest up off the mat. And down, inhale, exhale again. Feeling a good flex in the back. A little bit of energy coming out of the fingers, going down towards the feet. 3 more. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades, lift the chest. Belly stays tight, not pressing the hips or legs into the mat for leverage. 2 more. And last one. And rest, bring the arms in front. Now, we're gonna go into the position we started with on the other side. So I could just roll right over on my left. I'm gonna spin all the way around so you can see me. So on the left forearm, legs are stacked, shoulders strong, hand on the hip or in front. Tighten core, exhale, lift up. Slowly lower till the hip taps and come back up. Breathing at a steady pace. Strong in the shoulder, keeping the hips up, and breathing. 4 more. And last one, and down. Hand on the knees. Could be in a long sit position as well. Arms in front, belly's tight, sitting up straight. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale back. Exhale, twist to the left. Exhale back. Let's continue there. What I like about doing this on the knees is that it almost forces the hips to stay stable, so I just want to be twisting with kind of the mid-torso area. So this is just a modified spine twist. And the core is really everything front to back, waist to shoulders. Exhale, twist. And let's go one more each way. Good. Arms down to the side. Inhale, exhale, left arm up and over, reaching long. Inhale back and exhale, right arm up and over. And back, this time arms out in front. In a tree hugging position. Inhale, exhale, twist, and with the opposite arm, reach in front of the opposite knee. And back to start. And exhale, twist the other way. So the hand that is closest to the center of the body, go ahead and place that down on the floor in front and back. So this is like a modified saw. And we're doing the ab prep movement that we did earlier. So it's a spine twist and then ab prep. So I'm not hinging forward at the hips, but curling from the spine, the upper spine. So twist, imagine a wire, reaching over the wire and back. And still breathing. Hips are still stable. Let's go one more each way. And arms come down. And that includes the spring core toning workout. And what goes better with spring than a little arm training as well. So I just put out a upper body resistance band workout. Make sure you subscribe to the channel before you head over there.